Audio clip for doodling. The best way for you to really get your vision across is to start with the biggest and most clear lines that you can see. In a way, this is a lot like connecting the dots in an activity book. Make your marks light at first and then draw them darker when you are sure that this is what you want. You will be moving more slowly than you were when you were doing the initial doodle. Think about the marks before you make them. This process is slightly more meditative than making the doodle in the first place. Avoid working on the details of your drawing before you have the broad strokes. In the example above, if you are filling in the lines of a bucking horse, make sure that you get the back, the head, the legs, and the neck taken care of before you start putting in the details of the eyes, the mane, or the tail. Playing with line width and color. One of the things that distinguishes a finished piece of personal art from a sketch or a doodle that you are beginning with is the way that the lines look and the type of color that you can add to it. Take a look at Chinese brushwork art or the simple sketches of the Russian artist Kandinsky. As you look at the art, you will see that the line widths are not the same. For example, when you make a mark with a ballpoint pen or a mechanical pen, it doesn't matter what you do. The width of the line will never change. However, when you use a calligraphy pen, a fountain pen, or a brush pen, a lighter touch will produce a thinner line, while pressing down more heavily will result in a thicker line. Experiment with a few different pen strokes and then use your tools to create a final picture that is uniquely you. Different line widths make a picture more dynamic and exciting. A lot of light lines creates a more ephemeral image, while heavy lines that are drawn with decisiveness creates a more solid image. Color can also be added to your sketches to make it more personal. Think about the colors that draw you in. If you want something very light and dreamy, consider watercolor washes. If you prefer something more vibrant and bold, consider markers, acrylic paint, or even crayons or oil pastels. Creating the art that you have in your head and in your heart can be challenging, but it is far easier than you think it is. All you need to think about is what you see, and then you can find a way to show it to other people. Be willing to experiment and take the time to have fun with the process. Play with your doodles, commit to them, and create the beautiful art that has always fascinated you. End of audio clip for doodling.